All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever time you might be watching this video. If you're watching the replay, we appreciate you coming back and joining us as a replay viewer. I am Stan Shields. This is the Network Las Vegas Spotlight broadcast that we do. Every month we have a networking event, and we find a charity that we can work with and to just help them get more exposure and for people to learn more about what their business or their organization is and what they do and so forth. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be highlighting Miss Mysheka Ross, who is the president and CEO. But before we get to that, what I want to make sure you do is that please make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching on. We are doing this broadcast on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And so whichever one you happen to be watching this on, please make sure you like, follow, subscribe, whatever might be appropriate for that platform you're on. Also, Network Las Vegas is a networking organization that meets here in Las Vegas on the first and the third Wednesday of each month. And so we'd love to have you come join us. The meetings start at 11:30 a.m. and we end at 1 o'clock p.m. And those would be prompt times, 11:30 a.m. promptly, 1 o'clock p.m. we stop. And so we'd love to have you come join us. If you'd like to learn more about Network Las Vegas, then we invite you to go to the website that's at the top of the screen. It's networklasvegas.com, where you can learn more about what we do and come hang out with the people there. We'd love to have you. It's a fun group, and it's all about how can we work together as small business owners and bring business and prosperity to each other. So without further ado, let's bring Miss Mysheka Ross onto the camera here. So how are you this morning, Mysheka? How's things going?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show, Stan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is exciting. There's so many charitable organizations or nonprofit organizations that are out there that we just never know about. We never hear about, and
Right.
it's interesting when this one came up, the Lighthouse restoration. I said, wow, never heard of it, because I guess we all have our purposes and our passions and whatnot. But how did the Lighthouse restoration come to be?
The Lighthouse of Restoration came to be, it was a thought in 2003. Excuse me. It was a thought in 2003. I was actually experiencing a divorce. I was in the middle of a divorce. And while I was, feeling down and out and discouraged, the thought came to me, how can I help another single mom? How can I help another woman get through this? Because I'm not going to be the first nor the last single divorced woman. So how can I pay it forward? And I remember Stan just writing down all these ideas. But at that moment, I was writing and venting. I didn't know that I would actually start an organization in 2011. And in 2003, at the time, I lived here in Las Vegas. And I moved back to California in 2006. And I remember being enrolled in a community college, and one of the teachers, she said, hey, I want you guys to put together a business plan, make one up, or either you have a business, but if you don't do this business plan, you fail this class, even if you do all the homework, pass all the tests. So I remember going to dig up all these ideas that I had about helping single moms. And in 2011, the organization, the Lighthouse Restoration Organization, manifested in Victorville, California. And during that time, nobody could have ever told me in 2003 that I would start a business. I would assist moms and children, because I could believe at that time for everybody else, but I could not believe for myself because I was so broken and I was so devastated. And I am so thankful for the organization to be able to help these moms and help these children. And I just love what I do. I love what I do. I love assisting the families and the community. I absolutely love what I do. And it's crazy that I went through that to bring me to this point that I am today. And it's just a blessing both ways.
So tell me something. How did you come up with the name? Where did that come from?
You know, people they often ask me that. The lighthouse, because I feel like we are all lighthouses in some way, form, or fashion. We've listened to someone, we've helped someone, we've given somebody a ride, we've helped with maybe some groceries. We are all lighthouses. We've steered people or a person in the right direction, or we shared our story to give someone else hope. So that's where the name the lighthouse came from. In
Mhm.
restoration, I feel that the reason why I'm sitting here talking to you at this moment, because I feel like the Lord Jesus Christ restored my life. And the things that I just, experienced during a divorce and my kids breaking down in school, me crying in the bathroom at work, I feel like God restored my life. So it's the Lighthouse Restoration Organization because we assist moms either gain or retain stability and put them in connection with other agencies for those wraparound services. So that's where the Lighthouse Restoration stemmed from.
Okay. Now I was about to ask you that. Wow, we've got a little bit of echo. That's hopefully that doesn't come through too bad. But what I wanted to ask you was, what are some of the kinds of services that you are offering to these moms? And I'll tell you, this is interesting because I have this personal passion for single moms because that's literally what I had most of my life with my mother, is that,
Mm,
it was like father wasn't there and she was doing really everything on her own. And I just remember how hard that was, and the different times that we went through, of just literally just trying to survive, right? So
yes,
there's a piece of
yes.
me that has this special place in my heart for those single moms that are out there. But I'm just curious, what are the kinds of activities? How do you help them? What are some of the things that you do?
Okay, as far as the services that are provided, we
Hmm.
provide monthly support group for ladies, and any donation that comes into the organization, we assist with backpacks, school supplies, gift cards for food. Christmas is coming up, and right now we're collecting $25 gift cards to assist families because a lot of the times what I have heard for the single moms is the donations or the gifts that they're getting are for this a lot for the smaller kids and the middle school, not so much for the middle school or the high school. So we're wanting to lighten the load by collecting these $25 gift cards. So we also assist with that. Any service that we do not provide, we put the family in contact with an agency that does. So those are the services that we are providing to that population. And also, I forgot to mention, we also assist grandparents that are raising their grandchildren that are low income families. We're seeing that more and more, that the grandparents are coming along to bring in the grandchildren to raise them. So we also assist grandparents that are raising their grandchildren that are low income.
Wow. Yeah, that we are seeing so much more of that these days. I mean, it's always been there, right? Where the grandparents step in
Yes.
and take care of those kids for whatever the reason may be. But you're right. It just it seems like that more and more people are falling on these hard times, and the families are like, you look at some of the Asian cultures and some of the others where all, the whole everybody lives together, and that kind of a thing. And
Right.
we're starting to see a little bit more of that happen in the US. At least that's my take on it. How do you feel about that?
Right. I agree. I agree with that.
Okay, so now one of the questions was for you is how can others partner with you, especially, and you mentioned during this Christmas time and the holidays right here, but how can others partner with you to help the organization out somehow?
Even also, even if someone would like to donate this Christmas with a $25 gift card, they can continue to support the organization and continue to send in gift cards. We've even had people donate gift cards from Famous Footwear to help kids get shoes for school. So you can continue to support in that way, share the information. If you are a business out there and you would like to partner up or to see how we can partner up together to make it a win-win for our community, please reach out to me and let's work together. Let's collaborate within the community. So those are some of the ways. And also too, I wanted to mention my organization is volunteer based. So if you would like to also volunteer, or maybe you have a day out of the week or something is coming up as far as an event for the Lighthouse Restoration or a fundraiser that you would like to help put together, by all means, please reach out to me. Let's see how we can work together.
Okay. And people can find more. Excuse me. Wow. People can find more information on your website as well, right? And so you've got your info down below.
Right. On the website. We're also on Facebook. We're on Instagram as well.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Now we're then going to have our networking event. Our monthly event will be next Tuesday, the 14th, and it will be at I wrote it down and then I've lost it where it is, but it's at the something steakhouse. What is it?
I thought maybe Claim Jumpers.
Yeah, let's see. What did I do with it? I had it up here so that I could put it on the screen, but all right, I don't see it right there. So let me just go look at it. But next Tuesday, you'll see all the data for it will be posted underneath this video. So you'll be able to get all the details for it. It'll be next Tuesday, 5 to 7 o'clock p.m. And now you're going to be there as well?
I am. Yes.
Perfect. Great. So then we invite people to come on out and join us. Come on out and meet Mysheka and learn more about her organization and the great work that they're doing. So, come out, have fun, and do some business networking all at the same time.
Yes.
All right. So any last words, any final words that you'd like to say before we sign off?
I would like to say thank you. Thank you to the people that have already donated. Thank you for this opportunity to be on your show, Stan. Thank you to Network Las Vegas for inviting me to your networking event. And thank you to the people that plan to donate or volunteer or partner with me in the future. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm sure that the families also appreciate it.
Very good. Very good. All right. So once again, everyone, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you being here, and we hope to see you on our next broadcast. So everybody have a wonderful holiday season if we don't see you or talk to you, and we'll look forward to the next event. All right. Take care.
Bye.